Support in the Minnesota delegation is mixed. Republicans' comments were a bit muted, but most Democrats are giving Biden and Zelenskyy enthusiastic support. Esme Murphy shares more from her conversation this afternoon.
Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelenskyy was hailed by most Democrats in the Minnesota delegation for his heroism.
Remarkable leadership, extraordinary courage.
So I think that we were all touched and moved by it. Zelenskyy made such a powerful plea to members of Congress.
But Senator Smith and others in the delegation are all saying no to Zelensky's call for the U.S. to enforce a no-fly zone, members agreeing with President Biden that would lead the U.S. into war with Russia.
We wish to avoid World War III, as the president appropriately noted. Anything that is an escalation poses great risk.
Minnesota Republicans and Republicans across the country are muted in their response. Republican Pete Stauber saying what Putin is doing to Ukraine is brutal and unacceptable, and President Biden should show more leadership during this time. Professor David Schultz, who has taught in both Ukraine and Russia, says Ukraine, with its entanglement in the Trump impeachment, is an awkward issue for the party.
State of the Union speech, Joe Biden got about a seven-point bump in his approval rating by talking about Ukraine. So I think for them, this becomes a difficult issue for them to maneuver at the 2022 elections.
One note of dissatisfaction from Minnesota Democrats, Representative Ilhan Omar, who put this on social media before the Zelenskyy speech.
The difference in the way that we are talking about Ukrainian refugees, obviously, who are largely white, and the ways that we talk about Black, brown, Muslim refugees from elsewhere is clear as day.
Esme Murphy, WCCO 4 News.
Representative Omar was one of just 17 members of Congress and only one of 2 Democrats who voted against the ban on Russian oil imports. If you would like to help the war-torn country, we have a list of resources at WCCO.com/Ukraine.